All right, welcome to Interesting as Fork. Wouldn't that be great if that were the actual name of the subreddit and it was just a bunch of really interesting forks? There probably are pretty interesting forks made a long time ago when it was like something to be very proud of. You're like a fork maker or a steel worker, blacksmith who specializes in really cool forks. We'll start off with number 19, one of the most beautiful snakes in the world. That is pretty cool, actually. I don't know how to objectively judge what is the most beautiful snake in the world. That also looks very deadly. I think it could probably kill me, and whoever's standing next to it has more bravery than I do. I do want to know what that feels like. Is it hard? Are the scales actually a little bit softer? Look at the eyes, though. It's like the Night King's eyes. Reminds me of a white walker. Amethyst starling, native to tropical Africa. One of the colors that I was considering for an upcoming car is purpley, and it's kind of like that. Purple does look nice on cars, because this is a car. As you can see, it's a car. This is the steering wheel up here, and it has pretty good front splitter aero kit. It literally does splits to take things in. Pretty good spoiler back here. This baby can fit so many feathers in it. I don't know why I've just gone to comparing this to a car. I don't know why this bit evolved or devolved into that. Bald eagles have an argument while building a nest. We'll never get to see the argument. The bald eagles probably requested a takedown. They're like, this was private. We didn't think anyone was filming us. We're not allowed to have our voices and our conversation recorded. Okay, this is a two-party state, and I have to request that you pull this down. The devil himself. Okay, so are you about to... Oh, you're gonna make like a match sculpture and then you're gonna light them all up and it's gonna be really cool, right? He's wearing a shirt that says YouTube creators. Oh my God. Okay, I didn't envision that this was gonna go fully three-dimensional. I figured it was just gonna be like a strip of matches that you were gonna light up and it was gonna be really cool. This is a lot of effort for just to burn it all up, because you're gonna do that, right? You are going to light this on fire. If you don't light this on... Yep, good, great, thank you. And then does it just turn all to black? Oh my God. That is a violent flame. But does it stay... Please, stay intact. Stay intact, don't disintegrate. Oh no, it's disintegrate... Gifts that end too soon, ladies and gentlemen. This is pretty awesome. I just wanted it to stay intact though, and then you could sell it as like a really cool sculpture, and you have the video along with the sculpture. I don't know, that'd be awesome. Before CGI, movie makers had to be very creative. Is this, oh, it's Charlie Chaplin. Oh, dude, that's freaking cool. At Burbank, where Disney Studios is, they have some stuff in their lobby, and one of them is like the multiplane animation camera, where it's like it's a camera up on top and you have a bunch of layers of different drawings so that you can do like a zoom in or a pan, and all the layers, they'll like, you know, move around differently. I forget what the name is for that. It's really obnoxious. I have it on the tip of my tongue. It's pretty cool. Sanding and polishing stainless steel to mirror finish. See, the question I've always had, like, what color is a mirror? I'm sure I could Google that, and I don't know why I haven't Googled it yet. It's kind of strange not to have, but like, what color is a mirror? Because the mirror, really, it's whatever color that it's reflecting. But what color is the mirror itself? Okay, you add like another thing, and then you just keep polishing and polishing and polishing, and then it turns into a mirror magically. See, is the mirror green? Is the mirror just whatever the color is that it's reflecting? I'll continue to ponder. Gibbons are nothing to fork with. I think in general, just wild animals are nothing to... Damn, that dude was just pulling giants like one-handed. Well, actually two-handed. Giants on a loose rope, just putting Olympian gymnasts to shame. Like, you guys need a static metal bar to do giants? I'll just do it on this loose rope with a rock 2 inches away from my feet, and then I'll just swing off into a glass wall and look like Slenderman. The making of a painting. Just a bunch of happy little accidents. Oh, that layer of like lighting the God rays in there. That was a real cool little addition. It's interesting to see what the procedure is. Like, where do you start? How do you add like layers? And so did you do that all in like one setting? I realized there could have been breaks in there and stuff, and it could have been done over multiple days. But I wonder how quickly that was actually completed, and how much planning has to go into it too. And is there anything off camera? Are you looking at a reference image, or is this straight from memory? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Banksy Halloween costume. Not being very cultured, I probably wouldn't recognize what this is, even if I saw the person posed up against the wall. Does that mean you just spent the whole Halloween just there? Because otherwise, when you're walking around, people are gonna be like, so what are you? And you're like, I'm a Banksy piece of art. Huh, how does that work? And then you have to be like, all right, I gotta show you for the 50,000th time this night. I'm gonna go up against the wall and yeah, I think I've seen that somewhere before. Pretty cool. You just have to keep repeating it every time someone's like, what did you do? What are you for Halloween? Here we go again. I really regret making this decision, even though I executed it very well, but no one's cultured enough to realize. This is how aluminium reacts with mercury. So wait, okay, so this is an aluminum slab, and you put some very small hairs. What in the world? And you're gonna do it again? Oh my God, and then it does it all. Oh, and you keep doing it. The aluminum's like, stop, I can't take this anymore. Dude, this opens up a portal to another dimension. How toxic is what's going on right now? Like, how dead would you be if you were not in a fume hood with proper safety gear? Because I'm assuming that's not good to breathe / touch / be anywhere near. That is so crazy. That's not from this world. I'm pretty sure it's just creating a portal and something is reaching through from the other side. Science is gnarly, bro. In 1985, an astronaut noticed the strange behavior of a handle. It's known as the tennis racket theorem. Oh my God, I can't, where did I see this? I saw like a YouTube video that was dedicated to explaining why this happens just the other day. It's like, I forget what it was, but it's, yep, I think it was a video with like Rodney Mullen in it. I totally forgot the explanation. It's something about like the lengthiest axis of something. It is very difficult to stay stabilized, but I can't remember the full explanation. It's just very easily demonstrated in space, but it's not limited to only taking place in zero gravity. Disney's hotel bed's headboard does this when you enter the room. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't care what anyone says. I love Disneyland. All right, Disneyland is great. It is a marvel of well-executed things. You're gonna be like, Jordan is just such a Disney shill. No, I'm not even with Maker Studios anymore. I have no official affiliation with Disney. I'm willing to admit when places do a good job with things. And Disney does that with stuff. If you don't like Disneyland, try again, because it's fun. Only some days it's like, it can be really busy and then there's too many people. But even when it's that busy, it still operates and it works. And it's like wood, so you just have little fiber optic pieces. I guess they just have little shavings into the wood and then fiber optic behind it that illuminates. Like, that's pretty cool. DSLR camera costume that works as it should. Wait, so does it actually then display? Oh my God, it displays on the back. Twitter, @camera_man. If you're gonna invest that much effort into a costume, I suppose it better have some form of self-promotion attached to it. That must be so heavy though. You're wearing a functional camera, electronics, and a pretty large monitor on your back there. That better have some really, really good shoulder padding reinforcements in there. Otherwise, it's just gonna get real unwieldy. Now, is it a touch screen? And can you then send that image to yourself? Maybe it'll tweet you the image from his Twitter account at your Twitter. Like, you could take this to a whole nother level where you actually get the photo. This is such a good idea, actually, because you have those mobile photo booths that you can set up at parties and stuff. You could have this guy walking around instead as a camera. This would be amazing. I went to a Halloween party just recently. It was at Rosanna Pansino's, and she had the step and repeat thing. Instead, someone could have been dressed as a camera doing this, and then you touch screen. Oh my God, it's such a good idea. One of the oldest rocks in existence, the Murchison Meteorite. It's 4.6 billion years old and likely existed before the Earth itself had completely formed. Interestingly, it also contains amino acids, the chemical building blocks of DNA. That might be the longest title I've ever read here. But isn't the thing like, I'm technically as old as the universe. You are. We all are. Like, the atoms that we are made of, they existed since the beginning of everything. This is, I suppose, just those atoms are still in the place that they were. They're in the same arrangement. They haven't been chemically changed for the last 4.6 billion years, which is pretty cool. We're all as old as the universe, though. So don't envy this meteor. We've all been around as long. The world's tallest statue unveiled in India, almost twice as tall as the Statue of Liberty. Well, that's disappointing. I kind of wanted to see that. That sounds cool. Tallest statue, India. Let's see what it looks like. Whoa, this is it under construction. Okay, that's pretty gnarly. What does it look like fully completed? Kind of like that. Oh, and there's like it's got like an elevator in it and stuff like that. It's pretty gnarly. 182 meters tall. Pretty wild. And Statue of Liberty is 93 meters. Dang. That's pretty interesting. A scale model showing how mangrove forests protect coasts from wave erosion. Oh, I've seen this one before. Have we seen this in a Reddit video, or did I just see it like on its own? Yeah, guess you don't want to get rid of those, otherwise bad things can happen to what's behind it. I also saw a video recently that was like going over different kinds of retaining walls for protecting like waves crashing through and tidal surges and stuff. Engineering to deal with water, because water likes to fork shorts up. How do you pronounce it? Van Gogh? Everyone says Van Gogh, and I always say Van Gogh, but isn't it Van Gogh Halloween costume? That's gotta be seriously crusty and uncomfortable on your face and hair. Like, existence is pain. It looks really cool. You did a great job, but I'm just envisioning you talking and it's just like crunching your beard around you, and the paint is blinking. Your eyes are all like watery because of all the paint around them. That's real dedication. I would not be able to handle that. You did a real good job, but I can already, your eyes look real red. Maybe it's just in contrast with the green, but I feel like that's uncomfortable. Cat grows up. This poor cat, subjected to growing up in the exact same place for years, not allowed to move anywhere. It had to just stay there forever. I don't know how it was able to gain any weight or anything like that. This poor thing. Allow cats to grow up in a free space, but don't leave them in a white nothingness. I wish that we could have cats or dogs, but they'd always just be little kittens forever, little puppies, because they're so cute. And I'm sorry, it's nothing against like older dogs and cats, but they are cuter when they're younger, and it's just, so what can you do about it? Not that I'm advocating for the genetic modification just so that they stay young forever, but they're cute. This coin. Yeah, we actually like just saw this, like just saw this. But here you have it again, in case. Of course, the top post would be something we saw very, very recently. A nifty coin where it opens up a secret passageway when you do that and stuff. And it's pretty cool, pretty nifty. I guess that'll do it for the last month of Interesting as Fork. I hope you've enjoyed. Make sure to like if you liked. Check out the playlist, which only has this video in it at the moment, but maybe if you're watching this in the future, there will be more and stuff. Subscribe if you're not already, and we'll end it there. Also, represent.com/CaptainSparkles if you want your Team Ionite merch stuff. for limited time only. All right, see you next time.